What's up, my beta Rosebeard Maine-iac here, February 20th, NBA game picks and spread predictions. Now, two messages real quick. One, happy birthday to my sister, and two, comment question of the day. Who do you think is a dark horse candidate in the playoffs? Not necessarily going to advance past round 1 or 2 of the conference finals or whatever, but who do you think has the best chance to outperform their expectations? For example, if the Clippers push the Rockets to 7 games, something like that. My choice is Miami Heat. I believe they can push the Toronto Raptors as they are currently. I believe if the Celtics grab the 1 seed, they could push the Celtics as well. They're a decently good team. They have nice depth. I like the Miami Heat overall. But that's if they don't go up and grab a higher seed. Anyway, to the picks, we have the Bucks at the Pistons. Pistons are actually favored by 2 in this one. They've hit a little bit of a skid, which is not good because they are in desperate need of a win going into the last 22 games of the season. I'm going to pick the Bucks in the upset here. Giannis, no Reggie Jackson, I believe, so I think Eric Bledsoe should have a good game. And it definitely should be good to watch because this game could very well affect the playoff standings for the Bucks, because this one would be very important to stay at least home field for the first round, or home court for the first round. And for the Pistons, this one's extremely important for that playoff push, because if they lose this one, they fall further back, and it just might be that one game that cost them a playoff berth. Then you have the Raptors at the Magic. This game's very anticlimactic. Raptors by 9 in this one. I think they wouldn't cover. Magic are probably in full-on tank mode. It doesn't matter what Adam Silver says. He cannot prevent it. Then you have the Hornets at the Celtics. Celtics favored by 7.5. I think they wouldn't cover. Pacers, Hawks. I picked the Pacers to win this one, favored by 5. I think Hawks are also in tank mode. Pacers should win. Warriors, Wizards, ESPN, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Warriors favored by 9 in this one. I like the matchup here. I believe if anybody can push the Warriors to break out of their lull, I guess you could say, it'd be the Wizards. They have a good matchup with Beal on Thompson, Gortat on Pachulia. And Pachulia tries anything against Beal or anybody else, I think Gortat's the kind of guy who's probably going to punch him in the face. Then you have the Suns at the Grizzlies. Memphis favored by 2.5 here by the spread, but I'm going to pick the Suns in this one. If for no other reason, then I think Devin Booker can take control of the game. Both teams are probably in tank mode right now, but Grizzlies, I think, will be better at failing since they have been all season. Thunder, Mavericks, Thunder by 5. Mavericks probably also in tank mode. Gonna pick the Thunder to win and cover. Pelicans, Spurs. This game's actually quite intense if you think about it. As the playoff standings sit right now, the Spurs are currently 1.5 games ahead of the Pelicans. They're favored by 4.5 also. They are 2 wins ahead, 1 loss ahead. So if the Pelicans win, that puts the Spurs only half a game ahead of the Pelicans. Now, the matchup here to watch, definitely Marcus Aldridge versus Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, I believe, is only the second person to put up a 50-point, 15-rebound, 5-block game, and the only player, I believe, to put up a 50-point game with no three-pointers, and he's done it twice. I think he can take control of this game. I think he will. He is a monster. He is a beast. If you ever put an Anthony Davis, let's say an Anthony Davis, and you moved him to power forward on the Celtics, if you moved him to center on the Celtics team to match him up with Horford, Irving, and Hayward, and Brown, and Tatum, God, that would be a dreamy matchup. Or even if you put him on the Spurs and you matched him with LaMarcus Aldridge, Kawhi Leonard, Patty Mills, that would be insane. Or hell, if you put him on the Thunder, matched him with Paul George, Carmelo Anthony, Russell Westbrook, all these he would be instant one of the top favorites on the team, but he's stuck on a bad team. It's sad to see. I like Drew Holiday, and Rondo's been playing decently well, definitely a lot better than the last couple of years. And then you have the matchup of all matchups. Not necessarily for a basketball game perspective either. We have at ESPN, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, the Houston Rockets traveling to LA to take on the Clippers. Now, Houston's favored by 8.5. I think they win and cover, but if anybody knows basketball, they will remember that this game was infamously known for the locker room brawl that almost happened last game. There were multiple ejections, including Blake Griffin. He's no longer there. So the guy to watch for a fight is going to be Austin Rivers because he's probably going to start some shit to try to antagonize the Rockets. I mean, the Clippers are fighting for the 8th seed. They are. They know they probably aren't going to win, so I think Rivers is going to pull out some dirty tricks to try to get one of the Rockets players to retaliate, maybe get kicked out, maybe get suspended, maybe cost the Rockets. Because Austin Rivers is that kind of sneaky snake worm kind of thing. I picked the Rockets to win this one. It should be a good game. Hopefully, James Harden and Chris Paul can keep their cool and stay out of the locker room this time around. Should be interesting to see. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.